Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to another My Restaurant video. So as I'm sure you guys can already tell from the background right now, I am currently inside of the test server for My Restaurant. And literally just a couple of seconds ago, they went ahead and pushed an update that has finally made it so that the auction house is now usable. So in this video, I'm going to give you guys a quick little rundown on how it's looking so far in its current state. Keep in mind, this is the test server, so things are subject to change when it does release. But this should definitely give you guys a more general idea on how exactly this is all going to work out. So as you can already see from right out here, there is a lot of things that have changed. The monitors in the middle are now golden. On top of that, they obviously have recent sales being shown on the monitor. Bunch of money signs have kind of been put around the entire auction house. And if you notice, on the pedestals that I had talked about before, they are now numbered 1 through 10. This is going to be really interesting because I don't know if maybe they're planning on adding just the leaderboard for the auction house. That would be kind of crazy. Or maybe we could be seeing the top 10 most recent sales on each one of these pedestals. Not 100% sure, but I will go ahead and say that I kind of played around with this before I started recording, and there is some bugs here and there. Keep in mind, it is still the test server, and I'm pretty confident when I say that this is probably not the current build that they're on right now. And as I am saying this, the game has updated, so let's go ahead and reconnect and try this again. All right, so we're back in the game, and surprisingly enough, David is actually inside of my game right now. So we've now gone ahead and made our way back to the auction house. Before we do go ahead and get disconnected again, I'm gonna go and open up the UI for you so you can take a look at it. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't really seem like it's working right now, but earlier on, there was actually things that were listed on the store. There was a total of, I think, 32 different things listed. Not 100% sure if we'll be able to actually post the listing, but you guys are already pretty much familiar with the market tab because I have shown you plenty of screenshots. But this is really the interesting one, which is the storage section. So if you notice, I have already gone ahead and sold an item, which is one of these starter chairs. I sold it for $1,000, which is pretty ridiculous. And I believe the market went ahead and took 20% of my purchase. So it does seem like it's different based off of how much the value is of the item that's within the auction house. So I'm going to go ahead and claim my $800. And as you can see in the bottom, I'm pretty sure it did go ahead and give it to me. I wasn't paying attention. I probably should have been. But basically the way that this screen works right here is if I want to go ahead and sell something, which because of the fact that it is a test server, I don't have anything. So I'm going to go purchase another starter chair. So I just went ahead and got 3 of them. And this is exactly how it's going to work. So if you want to sell something, you click on sell item. It's going to show basically your inventory in the sell tab. Go ahead and click on the item that you want to sell. It'll show you how much you want to sell. 1, 2, 3. In my case, I'm only going to do 1 of them, and then this screen is going to pop up. Now, I showed you guys a screenshot of this GUI in my previous video, and I kind of broke down how every single one of the things work. But if you notice right here, for 24 hours, it's saying free. For 72 hours, it's also saying free, as well as for 168 hours. So I'm pretty sure that this changes depending on the value of your furniture. Now, another really interesting thing is I cannot put this for sale for $100. It doesn't actually let me confirm, and it says that it's too low. You also can't sell it for $500 or even $900. The minimum for the auction house at the current moment is $1,000. And as you can see in the bottom, it takes a total of 20% of my cut. Now, if I increase this to $10,000, it seems like it's still very much taking 20% of my cut, and I'm still not having to pay anything at all in order to put it onto the auction house. So let's go ahead now and bump that up to 100,000, still taking 20%, and I'm still not being charged in order to put this onto the auction house. I've now set it to 1 million and it's still not charging me. So it's very possible that we could be seeing it set up this way just simply because it is the test server. As you can see, even 100 million is not really doing anything. I'm going to try doing maybe 1 billion. Wait, that's 10 billion. I obviously don't know numbers. So yeah, it seems like it's just because it is the test server. But anyways, once you've gone ahead and chosen the price that you do want to set on the item, just go ahead and hit confirm and it'll be added to right here. Now, as you notice on the top left-hand side, it says 24 hours, which means that I will have this listing up for 24 hours. And the profit that I will be making out of this is $800, and the quantity of chairs that I'm selling is only 1. If for some reason my timer is kind of ending and it hasn't sold within the 24 hours, I can go ahead and hit add, which unfortunately is not working in the test server right now. And I would imagine that it's going to give me the option to go ahead and add more time without removing the listing. From the looks of it, you will only be able to sell 4 items at a time. And if you wish to do more, you can pay 50 Robux and that will unlock a brand new slot. Now, what's really important about the slots is if you look on the bottom left-hand side, it specifically says that when you spend 50 Robux to purchase one of these slots, it will only be available for a one-time use. So if you do want to go ahead and use it again after that item has sold, you will need to pay another 50 Robux to have a 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th slot. Now switching over to the market tab, as you can see, more people have gone ahead now and added stuff into the test server. If you notice, there's a gumball machine selling for 500,000. I can click on that and it'll show me all of the different listings of gumballs that are up right now. 500,000 obviously being the cheapest one and 653k being the most expensive. Again, a lot of things are really buggy right now. It's the test server. I'm sure some things will change from here to the release, but I thought this was really interesting and I wanted to make sure to go ahead and bring this to you as fast as I could. So if you guys went ahead and enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like on it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for all types of different content. Carbon number 1. I'm honestly super excited for this update, and I do want to go ahead and say really quickly, big thank you to Big Game. They have gone ahead and partnered me now, so huge shout out to David for helping me out with that. But with all of that being said, that's going to go ahead and do it for today's video. Like always, I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.